if you've been a little unhappy driving around the state's roads this year, there's some comfort. You're not alone. In fact, a non-profit group has ranked Maryland roads as some of the worst in the country. But the state is putting a speed bump in that claim, calling the survey way off base. Roosevelt is back with more.
Well, Kelly, Maryland ranked near the bottom when it comes to maintaining roads, fatalities, congestion. That's according to the Reason Foundation's ranking of the nation's roadways. But the state says the foundation is following too narrow a road for this study. When you hit a bump or a lump, and in some cases a crater right in the middle of the road, you know, it can really tick you off.
I've been outside the United States, and I have driven on roads in Punta Cana, Florida, North Carolina, dirt roads, and none of them have the potholes that Baltimore has.
Oh, and then there's this, construction, the curse of the orange barrels. Summertime is the only time that many projects can get done, and that makes the congestion even worse, and people feel that they can't get to where they're going without getting flat out stuck.
Over where we're staying, there was a lot of construction.
I mean, was it maintenance or just bumpy roads, that kind of thing?
No, they were doing some type of construction. So it was traffic backed up, and it was bad.
The LA-based Reason Foundation's 19th annual survey ranked Maryland as one of the worst highway systems in the nation, citing factors like congestion, bridge safety, the amount of money spent on maintaining roads, and the number of fatalities. The foundation says Maryland doesn't spend its highway dollars efficiently. But the state says the way the foundation collects data is not a true measure of the state's roads, because they lump all the roads in all the different jurisdictions right on the same bus.
State highways, the ones with numbers, are interstates, U.S. and Maryland routes. We have about 20% of the road mileage, but we carry about 70% of the traffic. And in Maryland, people travel about 58 billion miles a year.
The state says it has made great strides in repairing roads and bridges. In fact, they've decreased the number of its structurally deficient bridges by more than a third, and they're still working on others. She says studies like this need to take into account that Maryland is not Montana, and being in the middle of the busiest, most populated corridor in the country has different demands over the countryside.
The bottom line is Maryland taxpayers should know that their money is being invested into their system to keep it in good shape and to keep it safe.
Now, also at the bottom of the Reason Foundation list, New York State, New Jersey, California, and Alaska. At the top of the list are Montana, North Dakota, Kansas, and South Carolina. Roosevelt Leftwich, ABC 2 News.
Thanks, Rosie.